It's times like these and other days that also end in Y that really makes me miss the late great Patrice O'Neill, mostly because I would just love for him to see one of his good friends, one of his best friends, what has become of Bill Burr, how he would respond, what Patrice would think when he's seen a GQ headline, how Bill Burr became a voice of the people, just the that he would be saying. Like, I can hear it in my head right now. Okay, I could just imagine his take of seeing this write-up. Okay, there is no Beatlemania, dude, for a 56-year-old bald ginger, says Burr, and his new stand-up special and a starring role in Glengarry Glen Ross on Broadway. Oh my God, I could just imagine the jokes, some of which I can't tell because of YouTube's terms of service, about him being on Broadway. Oh, in a moment when whether he's praising Luigi Mangione or eviscerating the likes of Elon Musk, he can't stop going viral for saying what many Americans are thinking. Oh, what type of Americans are we talking about here? Huh? No. Yeah, exactly, because Patrice O'Neill, he was becoming exceptionally base closer to the end of his life, appearing on InfoWars and shit like that. Okay, like he was getting absolutely wild before he was unfortunately cut down. What was that, right before Thanksgiving 2011? Holy Christ, man, I can't believe it's been that long. But yeah, just for Patrice's take on that right there, let alone just the cover picture on that, like, bro, holy like, what are we doing out here? Bill Burr, as he's never been somebody that, well, as you guys know, I'm just not a big fan. I've never found him to be all that hilarious. In the pantheon of Opie and Anthony comedians, I rank him right close to, if not at the bottom. Otto and George was far more acerbic and witty. Bob Kelly, dude, was at least a meme factory. I mean, like, come on, man. Bill Burr's milquetoast taste. The funniest thing he ever did was have somebody else convey the story of him doing a stand-up gig on a bus for playoff tickets for a Yankees game. Like, come on, man. I can't believe we're here. And yeah, if Patrice was around, he would have kept this goof 2 feet on the ground. It's hilarious, right? The way that GQ, okay, Gentleman's Quarterly or Gigantic Queer, whatever you want to refer to it as, okay? The way that they're saying, oh, he's thinking what many Americans are, okay, by praising somebody who gunned someone down in cold blood, okay? Taking shots at Elon Musk because he's ridding the federal government of corruption and $1 billion of superfluous spending. Oh yeah, him saying Rocket Man and Orange Man bad. That's really taking it to the people. Parroting all of the talking points from his out-of-pocket wife. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are thinking, huh? Yeah, definitely. But when he's actually questioned about what he's thinking and what backs up his positions, well, he's more meek than the guy that GQ and other hack websites claim to be representing, because this right here, the way that it's being characterized, you journalists need to get your balls back. I mean, I find this very funny because if you listen to the minute 15, okay, you listen to the quote of what he's saying when somebody just simply asks, why exactly are you praising somebody who's a murderer? Why exactly, you're taking shots at Elon Musk. Care to back any of this stuff up? No, he ends up pulling out that old trusty get out of jail free card, which doesn't work at all. I'm just a comedian, dude. No. Just listen to this because it's pathetic.
Tell us about your reaction to Luigi Mangione. I was reading up, that perhaps you've been supportive of what he did. What is your take on that?
If you were reading up, I don't think you read up on it. Because I said what I felt about it, and I said what a lot of people said.
Some people took it that way. So could you clarify what you...
No, I don't want to have to back up my statements. No, they were just a joke. I just said what I wanted to say. I don't want to have to back it up because I don't read the news. Well, he continues on that one. I just wanted to get away. I just wanted to say what would make the people clap.
No, I'm not going to just have some controversial moment so you can get clicks. I'm not doing that. I'm here for Conan. I'm not doing all of this. What are you going to bring up next? The Middle East?
No, we're just bringing up what you said, and if you'd like to go ahead and back that up, okay? This isn't somebody questioning you for something that you said in a stand-up special, okay? This isn't a Joe Rogan type situation where you're CNN coming in and going, this guy advocated for all of these experimental drugs and he's telling you what you have to take, even though he's like, yeah, this ended up working for me. I don't know, man, consult with your healthcare professional. No, they're just simply asking, okay, hey man, you care to elaborate on a stance that you took? No, I'm not. What are you going to ask me about some things that have nothing to do with this? No, you didn't talk about that, so why would we ask you to elaborate on that? Huh, interesting. And especially the way, like, this spineless fuck, the way that he's getting asked by a woman right here. There's going to be a guy that's going to step in here for a second, okay, or rather in a second, Nicholas Balassi. Okay, Nicholas, Nick steps up and he asks him a question, and just the tact and tone that Bill has for the other guy just lets you know what kind of a spineless prick we're dealing with here.
I went to summer school 3 out of 4 years in high school. I'm not qualified to talk about this.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not qualified to talk about this. No, you are, because everybody has a right to free speech. You're just not qualified, and you're not confident enough for your ability to back up your stances. Okay.
What do you think about global warming?
You said about Elon that he was ruining Earth, I saw on The View. You're critical of him. What do you think of all the boycotts? Like, even...
Yeah, hey man, when you're going on The View and you're laying your heart out, calling the guy a Nazi, saying that he's ruining the Earth with these impassioned pleas so you could get all of the clapter from all of those fat housewives, that's just a joke? I'm just a comedian? I went to summer school. I can't talk about this stuff, dude. No, it's almost like when you're pressed, you fold. You fold like the cheap suits that you used to wear when you were actually approaching something that used to be funny.
The violence
I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. I have no idea what's going on. I watch Instagram. I watch people wipe out on motorcycles. I watch lions and hyenas fight each other. This is the things that I do. And I don't think you should be asking a comedian. You're a journalist.
Comedians are on top of current events.
No.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they craft a lot of their material. He's on top of it. And hey, when he has an open microphone, he's more than willing to opine on things. So why not ask him to clarify his stances? No, I just watch Instagram, okay? No, I just get my opinions from there. But hey, when pressed...
No, that's weak. That's you guys passing the buck. You guys need to have balls again, which you don't.
Fucking hilarious. Self-awareness check failed.
No. You guys always goes, should we be thinking this? Duh. You guys present stuff like that. You guys used to have balls. You need to get your balls back. And it's not my job. I am a dancing clown.
Yeah, yes you are. But clowns are actually funny. But it's hilarious when he talks about shit like this, right? You guys need to look in the mirror. You guys need to check your facts. You guys need to stop being outrageous and blaming everybody else. Mandalorian actor Bill Burr mocks white conservatives for criticizing Snow White's biggest fucking babies. Hilarious, dude. Sticking up for Big Daddy Disney. Oh, please don't cut me out of the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, dude. Please don't cut my cameo from the Filoni-verse movie. What a bitch. Mandalorian actor, yes, Bill Burr mocked white conservatives for criticizing the Walt Disney Company's Snow Whites, describing them as the biggest fucking babies during his March 27th podcast. Okay. And here's the thing, right? Pretty much everybody's done talking about Snow White because it has crashed and burned probably brighter and probably faster than anybody else anticipated. But if you thought he was pathetic for trotting out the whole I'm a comedian, now he's going to trot out the other tried and true tactic of you want to call liberals snowflakes? You're acting like snowflakes. It's just a kid's movie. What are you guys getting so upset about? Unbelievable. One of my favorite things is how each side, the other side is dumb. And when each side thinks the other side's a bunch of babies, specifically the right thinks the liberals are a bunch of effing snowflakes, whiny entitled assholes. I mean, come on. That's pretty effing true, right? But for conservative people to act like they're not the biggest babies is also hilarious. Really? How so? How so? From there, Burr railed on white conservatives for having criticized Disney's live-action Snow White film, albeit he calls it Cinderella. Oh, see, yeah, because he can get away with it because, see, bro, you can't criticize me because I'm retarded. He says, my people, whitey, we're all upset. There's enough of us there's enough of us to get it going trending anyway. We're upset about the new Cinderella movie. The actress playing Cinderella isn't white. There's no prince. They changed the story. What am I going to tell my kids? The shit that people get upset about. Oh, what am I going to tell my kids? Well, talk around it the way we talk around the real history of this country. I think you could do that. Go around, yes. Oh, you need to talk about genocide. Oh my God. Really? I didn't even think he'd be stupid enough to pull this card. Oh, see, here's some more whataboutism. You need to talk about genocide and slavery. As opposed to, yeah, if your kid comes up and goes, that doesn't look like Snow White. Well, here's the thing you need to know. There were a bunch of people that put a bunch of other people on a ship and brought them over from Africa in the 1700s. Oh, okay, cool. You go around, yeah, a stupid movie and about some broad who didn't exist. You can't do that. To go take them to see Pinocchio. Burr continued to mock white conservatives. I don't like Pinocchio because that wooden puppet transitioned into a real boy. Oh, God. First of all, I don't like trans people. What? Okay. And God only makes real boys, not some immigrant named Geppetto. Oh, my God. What am I supposed to tell my kids? What a piece of shit. This is also the fucking guy who, would rail against Star Wars for fucking dorks and nerds, dude. And now look at him, just smiling to the people, waving to the people, posing with all of those kids and all of those fathers that he would call fucking nerds. Oh, because he's taking a big old paycheck from Star Wars. What a hack. What a phony. What exactly everybody knew he would become. The ultimate sellout. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.